Okay. Hey, everyone. Why my little light go? Hold on, wait. Like, I was about to say, I couldn't even see. Anyway, let me, because y'all need to see some cards. Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Why? Because Foxy Tea is the best tea. Use caution when you sip me, bitch. Even though this is coffee inside. This is my last cup of caramel macchiato. So we really might have tea tomorrow, okay? Mm. But good morning, everybody. Good morning, y'all. I'm trying to position y'all. I kind of wanted to have y'all a little horizontal so you can see more of what be going on. And hopefully y'all can see it. Okay. I think you got enough space so you can see. I be wanting y'all to see the cards for real, like. Well, at least see how I be laying them out, cause yeah. Okay. And I wanted me to be able to be big on your screen when it was time for you to watch me. Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, my bad. My allergies be messing with me. And sometimes the little sage be, and now. But anyway, how you doing this morning? How y'all doing today, collective? I hope y'all doing okay. I wonder if you see, for those of you who are Capricorns, I wonder if you've seen my video from yesterday. I did do a reading on Capricorns. For Capricorn, so no, I'm being a little biased, but I needed a little message for myself. You understand? So, yeah, guys, we're gonna get this together. Happy to see y'all. Happy to see y'all this morning. I know I'm starting a little early because it normally be 9:30, but yeah. I feel like I just want to get into it. I did like doing it without the chat, but I did miss my chat. Okay, I did miss the people in it as well. The confirmations from people do help the reading a lot. And like I said, you guys help me improve and help the message go. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Yeah, y'all help make sure that the message is what it needs to be. Collective. Okay, I hope you're having a good Thursday morning. Yes, it is still gloomy out here, raining where I am in Baltimore. So just let me know. Say hi. Tell me where you're from. Let me know how the weather is the way you are at the moment. Yeah, and we're just gonna get into the reading for you guys. All right. Okay. Spirit guys. All right, angels with you. You want the collective to know today? What would you like the collective to know today? Okay. 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 We just gonna let them come out how they are, and then I'm gonna read it. I like making it come out beforehand because when I start talking about it, and it come out, it's just confirmation that that's what I was meant to say. Okay, but we're gonna start out with these four, and then we're gonna go off of those. Okay, so collective, you have inner strength. Inner strength came out. How you doing? Hi y'all. Hi y'all. So inner strength came out, collective. So it's saying nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate blessings, Jamie. Um, I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God I can do anything. All the power I need is within me. Okay? Collective, so you can be tapping into your inner strength, really honing in on what you have the power over, and um, just discovering the fact that you have power, period. Okay, collective. Also, you have courage. Courage, collective. You have courage. I don't know why I feel like my lighting is down. Hopefully, y'all can see me. I'm gonna try to put it up a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna help anything, but I feel like I couldn't see myself. I ain't like that. Okay, so it's a courage, collective, courage. Okay, yes, very good. Okay, all right, thanks. All right, I am stronger. Okay, it was good. Okay, thanks. It's a I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light, and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the test of time, the test of life. Dang, I don't know why I said time. The test of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. So, by you having this inner strength, collective, you could be developing some courage within yourself and noticing that you're stronger and you're bigger than your fears. Okay, that your fears are, I don't even want to say obsolete, but minuscule, and it really doesn't matter to the bigger picture, especially when you have the type of power that you have. Okay, collective. Um, you also have a divine light, collective. Divine light. It say, I am an expression of love. Amen. Amen. He's like, I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. So, yeah, by you, that's your divine light, the power that you have inside you is what made you realize the inner strength that you have for yourself and gave you that courage that you needed to just keep doing what you're doing, sweetheart. I feel like you're doing something that you love right now and that's meaningful to you. I don't know, my head feels tight. Uh the skull felt tight for like all of a sudden. It didn't feel like that for. Okay, so um uh yeah, so your inner light and your strength is your treasure. It's basically your gold. Okay. Yes, you're gonna have evilness, just, or negativity trying to like come in, negative darkness try to come in and steal your light, because that is your treasure. That is your gold. That is what you have that's worth something, and that's worth some value, and sometimes people try to, you'll be like, you might be around people and you be like, I don't have nothing. Like, can't nobody steal nothing from me. I ain't even got nothing for nobody to steal. You know what I mean? But you're light. You have light within you. People can steal that too. They can steal your energy, steal your personality, steal your being, steal who you are or who you were meant to be. They could try to steal that from you. They could either take it as far as in copying it, and trying to do it themselves, or they can try to steal it as far as in making you, like, projecting negative things onto you so it can dim your light, so your light will like not shine at all. That's also a way of them stealing stuff from you, stealing your light from you, and stealing your energy from you. They also could be, I don't know, you could possibly be around some energy vampires, somebody that just drain you of your energy every time you go around them. It seems like you just exhausted afterwards, like you worked a whole 8 hour shift and you only talk to them for 40 minutes. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it'll really change your whole trajectory of life and what you were going to do that day. They possibly could be energy vampires. Okay. And you also have learning to love myself collective. You're learning to love yourself. You're learning to do what is best for you. You're not um you're not giving entity. Mm. I was about to say you not giving energy, but where did the entity come from? Is it an entity that's bothering you, that's trying to come in your space? I'm not sure, collective, but you're not allowing your energy to be stolen from this entity, maybe, or this whatever this negative thing is that's trying to dim your light. You're learning to love yourself. You're not letting the negativity exist no longer in your life. You may have done this for too long, collective, and then you started what? Learning to love yourself. And we're going to see what it say. It say, I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light and I allow myself to shine. Yo, this is not even tight. Why is it feeling like that? I don't know what's going on. It's not tight at all. Like, why? And then all of a sudden it happened as soon as I sat down to do this reading. Why? You're gonna have a headache or migraines of some sort, collective. I don't know, but the back of my head is hurting. Like this part. It was not hurting like this part. Like it was not hurting before this, collective. I do what the creator put me here for, the to help other people. There are people that don't want to. Hold up, I thought I remembered how to do this. Okay, yeah, that don't want me to come out to help the world. Right, right. So it could be something that's keeping you from, just like how my head is freaking hurting, and all of a sudden now I'm trying to do the read and try to help y'all. Like, why is my head hurting? Like, and it's out of nowhere, y'all. I swear I didn't. This was not happening right before this. This was not happening. This is what I'm saying. This is not tight, bro. It's not. Like, so you get it. So something could be keeping you from getting your message out. We already seen what Jamie said. So even if they did try to take her message away, we already see that. Sorry. That's what we say. No, we going to Okay. 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 Somebody is actively working against you, collective. That's what I feel. Someone is actively working against you. They did got Jamie message retracted. How? You get what I'm saying? But we read that. We on to you. We on to you. Making my head hurt. Somebody is somebody doing some black magic towards us, but it's crazy because at the bottom of the cards we have success collective. So regardless of the fact we're gonna be successful, they're not gonna be successful. They want to be successful. You know what I mean? We gonna have success within this. I don't know what's going on, collective. Somebody is putting out dark energy, dark. I don't know. Somebody messing with dark magic and not towards us. You could be going through something, collective, and look, and my head is like lightening up. It's not hurting like it just was a few seconds ago. What the heck? Like it is almost feel like it wasn't even there. But no, sir, ma'am, it was. It just. I'm glad I said something because if I ain't say nothing, y'all wouldn't even know. Because that's how I feel. It feel like it didn't even happen now. What the hell? What the helly? Was it Heliante? I like saying that because my son named Delante, and I be like, "What the Heliante?" Okay, collective. So you have. I think this first though. Well, this was before that. So okay, you got I am light collective. So you got I am light, and to say I always have hope no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. Collective, you are like, whether you like it or not, whether they like it, whether the darkness like it or not, whether your best friend could like it or not, you are like, they can't take that from you, and neither can the negative entities that's trying to take it from you either. Nobody can take that from you. You understand? They can make it seem like, oh, that's not what's going on or whatever the case may be, but I'm seeing that it is. Like they might doubt you, but you're not doubting yourself, and I love that for you, collective. And to say acceptance, let's say acceptance, like for real. Where is the hurting? Like it's not okay. That is crazy. I accept every step that life presents me. Yeah, that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Okay. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jamie. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you're accepting the fact that you are light. You're accepting the fact that you have power. You're accepting the fact that somebody is out there possibly doing some dark magic towards you. You probably and this is how I feel. I ain't even gonna hold you. I used to feel like it didn't exist because I didn't believe in it, like as far as then like I wasn't going to give it no attention, right? So it just don't exist. Like it can't attack me, it can't affect me if if I don't indulge in that area, right? But the thing about it is dark magic do exist. Some people do indulge in that area, in that aspect of life. So I can't just be oblivious and unprepared or what I want to say unprotected when it comes to dark magic, as if, oh, it just doesn't affect me because I am light and this and that and whatever like that. No, I think that in some with us being of light, just because we don't think in that manner, we don't think in that way, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. We can't say that the devil doesn't exist, even though we just don't, you know, indulge in that. In that, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It's has people are out here that worship Satan, worship demons, worship certain negative entities. You get what I'm saying? And that's why we have uh, a bad stigma about us when we try to read cards or we get intuition. Well, we pay attention to our intuition from and our downloads from our ancestors in the spirit realm. Like it just seems like uh, someone is attacking you. Someone is trying to attack you and affect you in some type of way. Okay, if this person is not working in black magic, right? They're speaking negatively on your life or about you. And like I said, words you have power. Okay, whether you hone in on it or not, you still have power. So if you are negatively speaking about yourself or anybody else, you realize negative things happen, right? Because you do have power. You got to stop ignoring the fact, like, yeah, somebody could be ignoring the fact that they have power as well. So they just continue on speaking negatively about somebody or about people and not realizing that that's how they getting their karma back. That's how they getting darkness in their life at this moment because they don't believe in this. It's something that it's somebody that don't believe in this, and is speaking mad negatively about it. They believe they negatively in this or negatively about you. And they want things to not work out for you, collective. That's what I'm saying. They don't want things to work out well for you. They could be jealous of some sort, envious of you of some sort, something that you did, collective. Just I feel like you being you and you discovering the light that you have within you is really was disrupting their soul and was making them feel that way about you, collective. Yeah, yeah, you accepting that you have light of some sort is not sitting well with them. Attention, you have attention, collective. Let's see what that said. Attention. I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. Yeah, it's unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant and firm, brave and hardworking. So while this person is um, trying to attack you in some type of way, collective, you're paying attention to it now. Just like how we just paid attention to it, we just seen the signs, we seen how things was going just now, and how I just paid attention to how my head was hurting just for that little bit, and now it's gone. You probably have to pay attention to the signs that surround you. You're not paying attention. Somebody is around you. Somebody is giving you, yeah, somebody is giving you bad energy, collective. And you gotta pay attention to who it is. It's something. It's somebody wishing bad on you. But you paying attention, and you realize that you can turn that negativity into something positive. You see how we took that and we made it into the message. Like we really dissect it and try to figure out what it was. We try to help each other, and that's exactly what we did. So sometimes you might have to outsource or um, do some hard work. And yes, we have unconditional love for people. You know what I'm saying? Yes, right, true, true. But and we forgive. We forgive them for what they do not know that they did. Like yeah, they like I said, they might not even think that they're doing that, you know. But they're giving you some dark energy, and you're transforming that dark energy into light. So that's what's about to make them mad too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm feeling like that you're being firm and brave, and you're doing nothing but staying hardworking as you should, collective. But the thing about it is, I think that's gonna make them even more upset. But I think they hopefully they're cross watching and they're realizing that we are on to it. You get what I'm saying? You might as well give it up now. Or do better for yourself, because the thing is we don't want nothing bad to happen to you. We get it. You want something bad to happen to us. You want us to fail. We get it. We get it. But it's not up to you. You get what I'm saying? And then the same goes for us. It's not up to us to want you to fail, to want something bad to happen to you. So what we going to do? We came out positive thinking. Positive thinking. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep it going as far as in praying for you, hoping that you just see the light. Sorry, my phone started acting up. No problem, Jamie. Um, we're gonna make the your phone started acting up like they want you to got their message. So don't worry about it because it's gonna be uploaded and you can go back and see what part this is. Matter of fact, what is this? 25 minutes in. So go back to like 24 minutes so you can get your message right there. Mm-hmm. They thought they had us. Anyway, positive thinking. What we gonna do? We still going to have positive thoughts towards these people. We still going to give them positive light. We still going to forgive them for what they don't know that they did. You get what I'm saying? We're going to forgive them. People were probably out there doing stuff to you and being malicious towards you and not knowing that they're really being malicious towards you and not even realizing that that's where their karma is coming from and where the negative things happening in their life is coming from. It's because they want bad to happen to you instead of worrying about themselves and worrying about them bettering themselves. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep ourselves in a positive light and pray for them and pray that they come to a place of love and light and hope so they don't have to sit up there and manifest any bad or negative energy on nobody else no more for them to feel uplifted. You get what I'm saying? You should never have to down somebody to feel better about yourself. That's a cop out. Then that means that you just don't feel better about yourself. You just dimming the person down so you could be above them in some type of way, and that is sick. Okay, so like I said, I had positive thinking. Let's read. It say my life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well-being. I place what is waiting for me in the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being and I find serenity. So that's why you are so serene, collective, or seem like you're at peace to these people because you're not allowing it to affect you. You're keeping that positive thinking, that positive energy, that positive way of life, no matter what they try to throw at you. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna, like I said, at first I was unprotected because I was just like acting like that the darkness doesn't exist, but the darkness do exist. And the thing about it is, instead of us just giving a blind eye to the darkness, we're actually paying attention to it now and realizing that, hey, this is a thing. This is what people may do. Just because I won't do that or that's not in my nature does not mean that it does not happen. So with that being said, and just because I do good and I give out light towards others does not mean that everybody likes that from me. So that doesn't mean that everybody is not gonna that everybody's gonna love me, and it doesn't mean that everybody's gonna love what I'm doing. So it could be somebody that's gonna be out here that's gonna attack me. Okay, so you have to protect yourself from those entities, from them energies. Collective is okay. Just pray about it. Pray for protection, pray for healing, pray for, that it's going to take one step at a time. It's going to take time. You're not going to be healed overnight. You're not going to have a different way of thinking overnight, but just guide your heart to where it needs to be. Collective, you also have me came out. So it's saying, I allow serenity to reign in me. I love the love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to, honor, and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. So you doing what's best for your soul, collective. You're not worrying about nobody else. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're allowing yourself to be in peace, whether or not someone else is projecting jealousy or some turmoil or something towards you, collective. I don't know what it is. somebody is not happy with what you're doing right now. Somebody is a hater. Sorry, but we gotta say it. We gotta put it in their layman's terms. We gotta put it in their terms so people can realize. Hey, you have a hater out there. Somebody is hating on you. Somebody is hating. I don't know if they're jealous or they just hating. They just don't want good to happen for you because you're not with them or something. It could be something like that. It could be a ex. It could be an ex. It could be an ex friend. Could be an ex lover. Could be an ex something. This person could not be in your space anymore, right? But they don't want good to happen for you. Even if good is happening for them, they don't want good to happen to you. They don't want to see you doing good. And that's messed up. Like that's really messed up. Like I don't know. That's really messed up. I don't care. Even a person that did me wrong or did whatever. I am glad of some things that happened to them if they did me wrong. I cannot lie about that. But and that's how I know that I need to pray a little bit more and I need to do a little bit more work within myself because I did have a moment yesterday where I felt like, I think my one of my R words, well, potential R words because it was an M word, like back then, it was more considered a M word. So one of the M words, one of the people that did that to me when I was young or whatever, had the nerve while I was on the phone with my mother say something to her, like Caesar outside, and said something to her. Because she was talking to me. But what she was talking about, she was a little passionate about and everything like that. She wasn't fussing at me or nothing. But she was talking loud. And that man had the nerve to say across the street, "You okay, sis?" She was like, "Sis, I ain't your sis." I was like, "Who?" I was like, "Dang, ma, who's that?" I can't even get this. She was like, "It was Robin." Go and say some. I ain't your sis. Why was he talk? Why he keep talking to me like I forgot what he did? And I said to myself, and it was crazy because I was with her, that same spot. I was with her yesterday, and I swear I thought I seen him, but he wouldn't turn around. The man wouldn't turn around. Like I seen the person that was standing like him, but I didn't go over to them and see if it was him or not, right? So, and I should have, but I'm glad I didn't because I would have rocked him. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is how I realized that yesterday I was not healed from this whole situation because I'm like, shoot, I see him. I was about to come across his face like bop bop bop. Now, yeah, what's up? Like, yeah, like you really thought you was gonna get away with that. But the thing is, my mom told me that she had talked to a lady or something and told her to like that she was with him, and she was like, "Watch out for him. He with the little girls, right?" So she like, "Oh dang!" She was like, she's like, "I ain't know." She was like, "But it's like, I had to help him wrap up his finger, cause his finger got shut in the door or something, and the whole tip of his finger came off, and it's by the time they took him to the hospital to reattach it, the finger was dead. Like that part was dead of the finger. So they wasn't able to attach it. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I know it's wrong. I know I ain't supposed to be, happy about his downfall, whatever the case may be. But I'm like, wow, how ironic is it that you got hurt with something you ain't had no business, like you ain't had no business putting your hands or touching something. And now, I mean, it's a while, but yeah, your stuff is gone. You get what I'm saying? Your little finger gone. You get what I'm saying? That's what you get. Like, even though I wanted to rock his socks off him, that, when I seen him, right? And was even thinking about plotting and thinking about make sure I go up there where he be at, so I could do so. I had to remember that the universe it got him. I'm not seeing what's going on, so I'm thinking that he living his best life the whole time. He could be really falling apart and really reaping what he has sown. So, because like this person that could be wishing bad on you or whatever, or looking or wanting bad to happen to you or whatever like that. They could be doing good, or they could really be going through it, and that's why they don't like the stuff happening for you. But the thing about it is that, excuse me, when you still want the best for people, like I don't know. I don't know. I can't say that I wouldn't be hurt. I can't say that I wouldn't be. All right, I can't say that I will be happy. That's it. I can't say that I will be happy about these two people in my life to vanish, right? To their end come quick, right? I can't say that I won't be happy. I can't say that I'll be happy about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't say that I will be happy about it, because that's somebody's life regardless. It's just somebody, period. I'd rather them go when it's their time or whatever like that, because we all got to go someday. But I do wish that they do, and hope that they do get their karma for what they did, and also maybe, hopefully, learn from their mistakes before they leave this earth. That's why I don't really want them leaving this earth, because I don't want them leaving without getting the message that they were meant to get, and just hopefully becoming a better person. If these people become better human beings at life, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I will for life forgive them because they learned their lesson. But you could have a person around you, collective, that's not learning their lesson from what they have done, and or seeming like they haven't learned their lesson for what they have done. And that's probably why things are still constantly happening bad for them, because they're not learning their lesson. Now, by them not learning their lesson, they are trying to project their negative energy towards you, and they don't want things to happen good for you. But that's not up to them. Just like it's not up to me to say that I want them to learn their lesson. It's not up to me, And then, mind you, I don't see them, so I don't know what they're going through. They could very much well be learning their lesson, or thinking about, hey, maybe this is because of how I treated some people. It don't necessarily have to be me, but just getting some type of empathy or remorse for what they have done. Joy Collective, you have Joy, and that's crazy because his wife's middle name is Joy. But anyway, Joy came out, okay? And it say, like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. So, yeah, collective. The simplest things can make you happy, can make you, put you at ease, could give you a sense of happiness. And it doesn't have to be like something big. It doesn't have to be like everything is going your way or anything like that, but you could be finding joy and happiness. And then, like I said, it says not in the material though. Okay, it's not even in the material. It could be just, I found the little joy in the fact that hearing that his little finger came off, which is wrong. God forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But it just gave me a little glimpse or glimmer of hope that uh, what he did, he can't do again. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Just hopefully things will go where it's like it won't be no more victims. That's how I don't know. That's all I can say. Vitality, you got Vitality Collective, okay? It says, I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. So collective, um, yeah. So you could be creating the light that's within you, and you could be growing it by doing the inner work in yourself. Like I said, I had to come to terms that I had to be truthful. I had to come to terms of what like I was feeling, but I also have to repent and ask God for forgiveness for me even thinking or feeling that way. But we all are human, and we all gonna want someone to get their karma, you know what I'm saying? But it's really not up to us, you know. And a lot of times when we do stuff to other people, we are creating karma for ourselves as well. So even though that person is going to still get their karma, we are creating karma for ourselves for wanting bad to happen to them too. So, you know, I have to understand that I'm going to get that back for me being happy. Or wanting something bad to happen to these people. But that's the acceptance that I have because of the simple fact that I know, I mean, the world has to go around, and that's the cycle of life. Like if you do bad, what you think gonna happen? And I'm no exception. So it's like why not accept my faults, and why not accept the consequences that comes along with me doing bad, or me not being in light, or walking or thinking in light. Faith Collective. Faith came out. Faith. Okay, it say, I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. So, collective, you're keeping faith alive. You're keeping the faith that you have. That's basically saying, you have the faith in yourself that you will grow and you will learn from what happened, or have faith in the Lord above that they will make things right, because they will. All right. Um, but you keeping your faith alive, and you just focusing on your goals and your achievements, and you're also you're also living in the present moment. Like I said, I was worried about the what happened past tense or whatever like that, but in this present moment, things might not be going well for him. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's like it's no longer my concern. You know what I'm saying? You made the bed, now you have to lay in it, type of thing. So right now, collective, what you are doing, you are just focusing and you're trying to your best. So focus on right now. The past is the past, but at the same time, and I know it might be some things that you might need to know from the past in order to pay attention and uh be grateful for the present. So I understand if you need some information from the past, you know, to have some gratitude for the present. That is fine. But you're focused on the present moment, and you're worried about, or you have faith that you will have abundance in the tomorrow, like in your future. Okay, collective. Okay, collective. You also have freedom. Freedom came out, collective. It say, I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. Okay, I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. So, collective, you could be doing exactly, and you know, you're doing exactly what I said that I needed to do, and that was freeing myself from from what my wounds created. You get what I'm saying? It created some resentment towards that man. It created some anger, all that guilt, any resentment, like doubt and all that stuff. So I freed myself from the darkness and I cast off all that negative energy that I just had. You hear what I'm saying? Hold on, let me cast off the negative energy and get my peoples back because I possibly was giving off negative energy because I was telling y'all about the person. Somebody is, but this is an example. This is life. This is what happens sometimes. So we just gotta be honest with ourselves, and you know, help each other out. Sometimes it's not always gonna be positive. Sometimes we do have to get the negative message out there so we're aware of it and we're aware of where we need to do better at like because we gotta free ourselves from that resentment, from that way of thinking. We gotta free ourselves. We gotta really discover the being of light that's within ourselves. So we're doing that. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're not allowing these people to project their energy off on us, you know or on this reading. We're learning from it. So we're taking the darkness and we're turning it into light. Okay, so we're learning from it. That's what we're doing right now. We're gonna learn from it. We're gonna free ourselves from that, from that anger, that resentment. Lord, please just help us free ourselves from the past trauma, the past energies, the past, resentment and anger that we have towards the people that did us wrong. Lord, thank you for allowing the light to remain in us and just help us stay constant with the light throughout the way, throughout the rest of our lives. Lord, please, thank you. Help us, the collective. Thank you. Amen. 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 Ashe. Ashe. Um. Well, amen. Amen. I always say. So it just might take you a second, and you just might have to pray, collective. You just might have to really pray for guidance, because that's what just came up. You might really have to pray for guidance, collective. That just came right on out. Just right on time. In times of uncertainty, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. Y'all just seen that happen like in real life. In 5K. I mean 4K. Is it 4K? 5K? Is it 5K now? It's like no. I am directed to the doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I realize my fate to God and my faith is rewarded. Like I said, you going to have to pray, do a little prayer, and ask God to free you from that resentment and give you some type of guidance to where you're supposed to be, collective. Like that, it's writing itself. It's telling the story itself, collective. Okay, we're gonna do last little part, but yeah, I feel like this is the guidance that you're meant to. Yeah, collective. And it's take one step at a time. You have one step at a time, collective. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one step to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. So, in order for you to keep going how you're meant to be going, and seeming so resilient to others the way you are, collective, you're taking one step at a time. You're realizing that it's okay. You are very much well like human, and you have human emotions, and the darkness could get into you sometimes. It can, you know, um, attack you in some type of way. Um, but as long as you remain in your faith, still have your faith, and ask for freedom from the situation, and ask for some type of guidance, and you take it one step at a time, you realize that um, you'll be right back at ease of life, and being at peace with yourself, and having that peaceful life that everybody, so not everybody, but those people so desperately don't want to see you have. Like, you get what I'm saying? Those people don't want to see you have that peaceful life. I think that's what it is. You having somebody that don't want to see you have that peaceful life, and you're having it though. You get what I'm saying? If you can make out, that's it. But yeah, but you're having it though, because you're doing the work. You're doing the inner work. You're being attentive to what you need to be paying attention to. You're keeping the joy that you have within yourself, and you're um, taking one step at a time, and you have open to the universe, collective. Okay, and to say that I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. So, regardless of what somebody might want happen to you, or want to see you fail, or want to say about you that may not be true, or really might be in a negative light, they know it is, right? I don't think that they really mean that. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I really feel like that they really don't mean that or want that for you. They could just be angry at the moment, at the time. That's why. That's why I'm saying that, because I really don't want bad things to happen to that man or my brother. I really don't. But I do want them to just be a better person. I want the best for them. And being a better person and learning from your mistakes, and just being a better them. That's not a bad thing to want for somebody. That's honestly, you want good for that person. You want that person to live the life that they um could have lived, thus if they haven't did what they did. You get what I'm saying? And just because they did what they did, you still want a good life for them. You just want them to learn from what they did and who they were at that moment, and make a change towards something better, something good. And that's what I'm saying. So the person that's doing this towards you, or saying bad, or jealous type of things, or just evil a little bit type of things about you, whatever, just negative things, I'm gonna say negative things about you, they don't really want stuff, they really don't want this to happen to you, collective. They don't. They're just in a moment in their life where they haven't freed themselves from resentment, doubt, and anger that they have towards people right now. They didn't ask for guidance, from God right now yet. And they could be not taking it one step at a time. They could just be in that sense of having resentment, right? And not feeling good about themselves. We can pray for them too, as well as we pray for ourselves. So as I pray for myself, I also can pray for that person and the well-being of that person, and for that person just to open open their minds to the universe, open themselves to whatever is meant for them. Um, because you never know. A person could very much well change. You just never know. Um, goodness came out for you, collective. Goodness. And it say, I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. Okay. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all, not just myself, but all. Everybody I come in contact with, everybody I come around. Um, yeah, like I said, you could want the best for someone, for them to just be a better person for everyone that they come in contact with. So that's the thing. It's like you're not being selfish with you're praying for, collective. You're being selfless, if anything. You want everyone to be a little bit better in some type of way, even though they might have did bad to you or projected some negative energy towards you, collective. You are wishing the best for them. You want the best for them, regardless of what they wanted or wished upon you. You also are wishing and hoping and praying that that person in return feels the same way about others around them as well, and want the best for them too as well. And it's just that overall, you just want to be a better person. You want the people around you to be better people to the people that's around them. You don't have to be around these people no more, but you could wish that and hope that they treat the people that they are still around better than they did when you were around. Collective, inner work. How you think? Hold on. Oh, inner strength. But you got inner work. Inner work. I was supposed to say how you got inner work twice. Collective. Okay, so let's say God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. So you are stronger because of this, collective. And not only are you stronger because of this, not only are you stronger because of this, the people that you are praying for will become stronger because of this. The people around you will become stronger because of the inner work that you're doing for yourself, and the inner work that is shining from within you. You have to understand, people can see that. People can see this. I know I said that was like the last part or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like I want to do it for more. People can see it, collective. Okay? And either you gonna be doing the inner work, or you gonna be convincing. I don't know why I say convincing someone else to do the inner work within themselves. You get what I'm saying? Because they realize that they possibly gonna realize that they wasn't operating in good light and good standing, or they could possibly see this message and be a cross watcher and realize like, hey, dang, she's talking about me. I in fact was doing that. I in fact was wishing that, or I in fact was doing this or that or whatever, and they might really realize like, hold on, let me just change my way of thinking, and I don't have to think that way, because whatever is going to happen is going to happen. I can't wish something bad on someone and think that I'm going to have a good life while doing that. Action, collective. You have action. You have action. It say, my divine action excites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart, my desire to manifest light, which transforms tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. Okay? So we're changing our trajectory of our path, like we're of our lives. We're not sitting up there staying going down the wrong path. We're changing directions. We're taking action. We're what's the compass of life? We're taking new direction. You understand? I don't know why I said compass of life, but it's like we using the compass, and the compass is changing. It's directing you in a different path, on a different path in a different way, and that's okay because that's probably where you meant to be. That's probably where you meant to be in the first place. And sometimes we had to realize that just because we started out in one spot doesn't mean that we had to continue on going that way. Things could happen that could try to change you and change your way of thinking on your path, and you will not end up how you started. So you could be looking like you started out bad and going down the wrong path, and you could end up somewhere beautiful because you change directions. Sometimes rejection is what redirection. And that's what happens. And you have peace, collective, and then you'll be at peace of some sort. It say, I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses, and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Okay? So I was determined, even though I knew I'm human and I felt the feelings that I have, and it just triggers me sometimes. Even though I had those feelings, I was determined to find peace in myself and just remain with the gentleness of my heart. And I became what? A manifestation of peace. Okay? That you're gonna, because I feel like you're not gonna do nothing but get peace because of the simple fact that you try to stay positive. Not that you tried, you actually did. You try to free yourself. You're taking it one step at a time, because a lot of times we be sitting up there beating ourselves up about everything, thinking like, oh, I thought that way or whatever like that, and you feel like you relax, so you just go downhill all the way. No, you realize that you only take one step at a time, and that's all you need is to worry about the present moment at hand, and that's how you'll be able to take it one step at a time, because you're worrying about what's in front of you, what's the current situation, the current task at hand, and then you taking it one step at a time instead of trying to group everything together and handle it that way, because that's kind of hard to do. And it will end up being overwhelming and collective. You also have, we ended it with harmony. Harmony is the last card that came out, and I feel like, what? Because you got peace. We had action and peace, and then what? Harmony. I feel like it's ending. Even though this reader started out kind of wonky, and we seen the evilness in here, and they was trying to infiltrate our reading. It still ended up what? In harmony. You can't stop what's meant to be. Like, you really can't. And you have harmony, collective. It say, I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God. Thus, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. So instead of finding that resentment, instead of that resentment, that anger, or that doubt, you found harmony within the thing, within the being, collective. What did we say? But hey, that's the reading. That's what happened. Now we're gonna go on to shake this up a little bit and see what the signs are. I'm shaking it real good in the. So I don't know what's gonna be on top. But now we're about to open it. Some parts gonna come out. So let's see what signs. Ooh, okay. All right, we done. We gonna see what signs was in or part of this um this reading collective. So you have, oh my gosh, you have Capricorn. I just keep coming out say nah. But you have Capricorn, you have Capricorn, you have Sagittarius. I said Capricorn you have. But you have Capricorn, you have Sagittarius out here 3 times. Sagittarius came out 3 times. Capricorn once, Taurus, Cancer, and Leo. Nothing else came out? Just making sure. Yeah. So nothing else came out. It was Sagittarius 3 times. So whoever this is definitely a goddamn Sagittarius. You a Sagittarius, the other person is definitely a Sagittarius. And it's a Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, or Leo. That is the signs. So I wish y'all the best. I love y'all so much. Please don't forget to come back tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to be here at 9:30. I came a little early today. It's cool. But I'm going to try to be on time. Love you guys. And talk to you tomorrow. Give me a thumbs up if you like this message in any type of way. If you felt like that it resonated in any type of way, give me a thumbs up, okay? Or if you feel like that it could be talking to somebody, one of these signs that I said, send it to one of them. You get what I'm saying? Share it. I need the views. You understand? The views help me keep coming back. And guess what? It's free. Also, you know, if you missed anything, these messages are timeless. So if you just happen to come across one of my other messages, just because it didn't happen today, don't mean it's not for you to hear. Okay, at some point it was meant for you to hear it, and that's why you came across it. So don't worry if you missed this one or this one didn't resonate with you today. You can go to another one, and another one might resonate to you way better than this one, because what you may be going through may be something I said last week, but you could be going through it today, and this is for today could be happening for these people. And that's just, the message that we have right now. But it's okay, collective. Like, if it don't resonate, it's fine. It's fine. Because there are other readers out there that you can also listen to, too. You can go and, because this is how I do sometimes. It'll be like I have my favorites that I like going to, that it seems like that I resonate with, that they, give a good, clear message with, right? Well, to me, I can relate to it. And a lot of times I'll watch them, and then I might watch another one too that I like too, and they, guess what? They might end up saying the same goddamn thing, and that's how I be confirming that what they say is true, because it's like I didn't watch no reading before I said this reading. I usually do my readings and then watch readings. Okay, so you're getting a genuine message. So if I give out this, and this has happened before, I didn't gave my message, and this will be my message, and then I'll go and look at my normal regular readers, right? And they'll have their reading for today. And why would they say that almost the same thing I said? That's how I know I'm on the right path. That's how I know that what I'm saying is true, that it didn't just come from me. And you seen the cards pop out, and that's just the way it is. I just read them as they come out, So, with that being said, I love you guys, and I see you tomorrow. Oh, hit that bell. Oh, 1 minute. Hit that. Oh, also hit that bell right there in the corner, just to let you know when the next time I'll go live, okay? For y'all newbies, for everybody that's new here. And I love you guys. And please become part of the community by hitting that subscribe button. Thanks. Bye.